Druid Village and Alchemist is one of the best type of late game strategy in Battles 2. And for today's game that we played, it was actually really intense that we barely summoned defend like every pro late game rushes along with these combinations. And I'm not joking guys, this combo, even with the hero along with the Oben, to really helps out a lot per late game. So let's see if we can pull this off with the strategy. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, don't forget to click that like button. And second of all, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And by the way, thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I've been working so hard to try to grow my channel. It was pretty hard. I know the next goal is going to be like all the way get to 10,000 subscribers, but my only guess might be the next couple of months or a year. I'm not too sure. But again, thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers and also support on my channel. It means a lot to me. Alright, here we go guys. So we're on the map Mayan, and we're going to be using the strategy of Oben, Druid, Village, and Alchemist. So with that, we're going to be starting off with the Druid right about here. And I will have round 1 Oben as well, because I know round 1 Oben has got to be the most important thing. You want to get that up, so that way that the levels will get up quicker in the game. So we're about to go for Oben right next to the Druid, because don't forget that Oben directly buffs the Druids. So we're going to go for the Oben, which is going to be my only plan. And hopefully this time around, we're going to see if we could try to pull this off by going epic late game with using the strategy of Druid Village and Alchemist. If you guys may remember the strategy that used to be one of the decent best, oh my god, this strategy is just by far one of the most decent strategies that you guys have seen this before. And I have made a video like quite a while ago of me trying it out with Druid Village and Alchemist. But compared with using all of those combinations like this, I think we might be able to somehow do is to get so many of the Druids up. Well, if we do get up to Shred Defense by going for the Avatar Wrath, for example, Spirit of the Forest, Superstorm, etc., then I believe we could try to defend the FBT Rush with Alon with using all of these combinations. But we have the Alchemist, because compared with the Alchemist with it, I think this will be better to able to make sure we can outbuff all the Druids, especially with along with the Home of Defense in it though. So we will have this upgrade to the Heart of Thunders if that will be fine. So for that, we're about to go for the... Well, I'm going to use the ability just in case. Also, we should probably go for the Heart of Thunders just to be safe. We're fine, chat. Yup, we are fine. Now, as for this guy will be going for Pat Fusty with Village and Attack Shooter. And speaking of the Pat Fusty, this guy decided to able to bring out Pat, which I appreciate this guy decided to bring out Pat Fusty because he is one of the best type of hero, which is definitely one of my favorite heroes in my opinion in Battles 2. Like either Bloons or whatever, but I want to see if we could try to able to somehow make sure that we both go epic late game at the same time. But the thing is though, we laid out like a bunch of lives here. If my opponent does not ever send rushes until round 40 comes out or round 39, then all we have to do is we will somehow activate the ability for the middle path upgrade, which is the 5th tier called the Spirit of the Forest. And what the Spirit of the Forest do is it could regenerate lives all the way get to the max tier, but we can still try to able to make sure that we can easily somehow make like a better timing, so we could try to able to somehow go all the way get to maybe the highest advantage round or whatever. But again, we want to somehow try to go all the way get to maybe until maybe we go all the way get to round 38 or round 39 with along with the strategy. But if my opponent decides to do is to send me with some type of rushes in Battles 2 like this, like let's just say an early BAD rush, then we could try to do is to try to go for the Avatar Wrath, go for the Spirit of the Forest, because Spirit of the Forest will deal against any of the DETs, especially along with the rushes. And we will have the Village like right here on the top here, so we could try to go for the Rare Scanner. Now he's gone to the Monkey Comedy, which is going to be a pretty interesting upgrade, which I didn't realize this guy would be going for the Monkey Comedy first in the first place. But for now, we will have the upgrade to the Rare Scanner first. Also, I should probably go for the Alchemist like right here, so we could try to outbuff my Druids here. So I do want to have this up first for the Rare Scanner, and then we'll go for the Berserker Brew for my Alchemist, because if we don't go for the Berserker Brew, then we're definitely going to be somehow be toast against that Rush here, or Purple Rush, because I know sometimes the Lightnings cannot pop Purples, because that would be pretty a bad idea to be able to get that up. But we will somehow get up to the Berserker Brew if we do have enough money per spare up. And he's got the glue. Okay, so he's going Tag Village and Glue, but he's going with Pat Fusty, which is definitely like a pretty interesting hero choice. But for me, I decided to able to have Silence Gwendolyn way better, because don't forget that Silence Gwen and also with the Glue Gunner combo, it's definitely by far the best if you do compare with every spare up in the game. So yeah, I don't know why this guy decided to bring on Pat Fusty in the first place, but I think Pat Fusty needs to show him some love here, because I know many people doesn't really prefer using Pat Fusty that much. But we will do is, I should probably have the Monkey Comedy prepared though. So let's go ahead and get that up right about now. And yep, round 60 is here. So whatever, if we do want to somehow prepare to go for defense up in the game, then we will 100% going to try to somehow get up to the shred defense here. But again, I think until round 23 or round 24, there's going to be some type of rushes, which I'm a bit scared that there's going to be some type of, let's just say, if there's a rush going on with some type of tight leads, tight ceramics, which is going to be extremely impossible to defend it. I think we might be able to somehow handle against anything along with the combination. But I don't even know, man, to be honest here. But I think with that, we will have the upgrade to the Let's Go. And this guy did stop equaling for a second. So does that mean this guy might send me a rush? I do not know if this guy might somehow send me with some infinite rushes or so. But don't forget that opens directly buffs the Druids. Also, it also buffs the Magic Monkeys as well. I don't know what level it's on. I think it's on level 11 or 12. I think it's on level 11, which it could be my only guess. And yep, round 18's here. So let's see if this guy might send me with some mobs here. If not, that might be fine, because otherwise this guy will be going for is he will somehow save it to go for the Monkeyopolis, if that will be fine. But I think for the amount of time, we will save it to go for the Monkey City, if that will be okay. Also, I should probably go for the Let's Go, because I forgot to get that up earlier ago. But this guy didn't send me any upper eco, which is definitely a pretty weird way. Not sure why this guy didn't send me any eco in the first place. But I think he might try to save it to go for the all-out of the, maybe some sets of ZOMGs, maybe a BFB Rush, like I'm not too sure. I will have the Spirit of the Forest if we do have that up all the way, so we'll try to get up to the Spirit of the Forest. Well, it's too early to go for the Spirit of the Forest if we don't have enough Spirit up. So yeah, we got up to the Jungle Bounties, because I know obviously the Jungle Bounties will somehow help out against that. Oh wait, trees, don't forget about trees. Because trees, along with the AI, is going to be pretty useful along with it. And he didn't send me anything. Okay, went for the Monkeyopolis. So he did get that up at the amount of time here, which is definitely like a smart way. But I'm a bit scared this guy might try to send me with some tight ceramics, which I'm a bit worried about. So if we do get rushed here, like it's cost like 35,000, which is pretty expensive here. Okay, so we did get that money up prepared, so there we have it. Oh wait, I need the MIB up. Right? I think we might be fine with that with the MIB, right? Oh wait, we might be dead here, chat. Hold up. Are we fine? Oh my god, I almost died to that. I mean, guys, this is so impossible to try to defend it, but I have to go for a defense here, because if I don't, then we're not going to survive against purple rushes, because without the MIB chat, we're not surviving this 1000%. Also, I should probably have the lightning bolt all the way get to the superstorm probably for this jury here. And whatever, if we do need to somehow prepared to go for defense up, then there's a chance we could try to somehow handle against like an infinite all-out FBT rushes, or some type of rushes we have to be really extremely careful with. So let me go ahead and activate my trees ability, because I know obviously we have to somehow do is to activate all of them at once. Or we need to activate my tech bot, by the way, don't forget. So we'll go ahead and start doing that right about now. And I think the Rubber of Gold might help out a lot, because compared with everything with a Rubber of Gold, this will allow us to get much money if we do need to get some spare up in the game. So yeah, I don't even know if I should probably go for the good old of the Monkeyopolis, but the Monkeyopolis is going to be pretty expensive to afford. But I think I'm going to rebuy and sell my village, because I think this might be the upgrade to, well, I want to have the MIB on the better position spot, then go for this spot, because I want to have a lot of type of Druids, especially with the Alchemist on the actual spot here. Oh, actually, we should probably go for the Spirit of the Forest maybe around about now or so, just to be extra safe, because whatever, if there's a DT rush or whatever the rush is going to be doing, then we will have the Spirit of the Forest prepared, so we can try to summon the defend that is the DT rush in the game. So we did get that up. Now all we have to do is to try to save it to go for the upgrade to the Monkeyopolis, because obviously in the Monkeyopolis it's going to be pretty impossible to afford it. So this is probably going to be my only best chance, so we could try to be able to somehow get up to the shared defense in all the battles too. So again, if this guy does not send me any upper rushes until round 39 or whatever, then that is fine, because we could try to regenerate our lives with the Spirit of the Forest. And we're about to go for the Monkeyopolis, like right about, well, I know I have no money potential, so we have to somehow go for the Monkeyopolis like right now, because I know that was a late Monkeyopolis, by the way. I do apologize. But again, sometimes whatever, if you try to get up to the shared defense by going for, like, let's just say go for the upgrade to the Superstorm, go for the Spirit of the Forest, Avatar Ref, etc., then I do need to get up to, like, go for the Permanent Brew, which obviously the Permanent Brew is going to be pretty useful even with along with the outbust for the Druids here. Like, I think this would be pretty useful along with the strat. But we'll find out if there's a rush going on in the next couple of rounds. But it's already round 30, by the way, with some BFB. And I know it does not tank the BFB. I don't know what level that you have to tank it, but I think you have to go for the higher level so you can easily somehow tank the BFBs along with the trees in it. So we'll go ahead and go for a couple more of the villages, like all the way. And this is going to be my Monkeypolis. Well, we already have the Monkeypolis up, but I do want to have this up to go for the upgrade to a couple more of the Populous, which I know obviously the Populous is going to be pretty helpful, even whatever if you had to go for the times 5 for Populous Buzz, but this is times 5. Okay, times 5 please. Yep, times 5 for everything. Alright, there's a probe for my Alchemist, ladies and gentlemen. Now, all we have to do is to go for the upgrade to the Avatar Raft, and whatever if we do somehow get rushed like this, then we will somehow do is we will try to defend it with along with the Avatar Raft. Plus we have to go for the Superstorm. Don't forget about that. We'll go and go for a couple more of the villages, like all the way. Now don't forget, we have the low lives advantage here, like I said it earlier ago. But we want to somehow do to be able to regenerate lives here is to use the Spirit of the Forest regeneration ability. And whatever if we are prepared to go for a defense up, then I think we are definitely going to try to summon defend like an instant all-out FBT rushes with along with the strategy. I want to rebuy and sell my Monkeypolis so we could try to have to sacrifice all of my villages. So let's go for that Rabo now. Yup, there we have it. Oh, but yeah, if I regenerate lives like all the way gets to 150 per max, then if we have the highest advantage lie here, then this guy needs to somehow do is to send me like an all-out FBT rushes, because he needs to sell his Monkeypolis to send me like a bunch of rushes and battles too. But luckily by that, home and defense might be pretty better, because obviously with the home and defense, we will somehow manage to defend that. It's the rushes. I think we can still somehow defend it with along with the homeland, along with the combination in the game. So I think for now, we will somehow get up to the good old Populous. Well, not the Populous, but we want to somehow go for the Jura of Wrath, so we could try to go for the upgrade to the Total Transformation upgrade. Even though we could easily somehow defend it still, we will somehow try to go for the upgrade to the Total Transformation and then activate the ability, whatever we want to somehow do here. But all I know, this guy does have the highest advantage lives. I think we might have to somehow do is to try to regenerate lives with the Spirit of the Forest. So we're about to do that like right about now, and we'll have the Total Transformation prepared, chat. And I do want to somehow have the MIBs prepared though. So let's try to have another one here, or I'm not sure what is the best way that we could try to somehow defend like an all-out BAT rushes, but it's simple. Just go for the Avatar Raft, get up to the Superstorm, because I always forget to get that up like earlier ago. And yeah, I think we do have everything set up though. So for now, we're about to go ahead and do is to wait until we somehow get rushed with some FBDs. Alright, so we're on 85 right now, and this guy has 77 lives, which means we do have the highest advantage lie here, which I'm very glad about. And yeah, I think we do have everything set up. So we have to wait out until we do somehow get rushed with some FBDs in the next round, because if this guy decides to refuse to rush me, then unfortunately this wouldn't have been possible if this guy decides to like send me with some F rushes. I mean, we could try to send like an FBT rushes. Even though this guy might refuse to rush me, we will somehow do is to try to activate all the abilities with the home and defense at once. So we will have another one, which I don't even know if this will be possible. Okay, FBADs. Alright, let's go, chat. Send me a bunch of FBADs. Holy cow. Okay, so we'll tower boost. Use my total transformation. Oh, I forgot about the BMA. I always forget to go for the BMA as well. I forgot about that. Yes, sir! Oh my god, the strategy is still cracked, ladies and gents. Oh my god. Okay. This is how you defend it with along with the strategy, of course. Oh, he's actually defending. Wait. He might defend it still. Oh, wow. He actually defended. Okay, well, good thing we did get rushed with some all-out FBT rush, which I'm very glad about. But this guy needs to somehow do is he needs to somehow counter with some FBTs at me or DETs. But I forgot about the BMA exists. But we have the Superstorm, because Superstorm will blow back everything along with the combo. But we did get to showcase of how powerful with the decent amount of the late game strategy, which is known as the Druid Village and Alchemist. And I'm surprised that this defends the heck out of it though, because I'm pretty sure that the opens with the purest buffs for all magic monkeys. I think it's got to be one of the best ways with along with these combos. But it's already the final round, guys. Round 40 is here. And I think we did get the GG round 40 here. Yup. Oh my freaking god, man. Let's freaking get it. Okay. Well, obviously we did somehow get to see some action here, which I'm very glad about. Let's have some a good game. And let me know about your thoughts about it down in the comments down below. Because for my thoughts about the strategy, I think it's still by far one of the decent best. Like, obviously, I know we have to summon Regenerate Lives here, but again, if I Regenerate Lives with along with a Life Buff Druid, then you will lose the Life Buff Druid if you Regenerate Lives with the ability. But it doesn't really matter though, because we have the Spirit of the Forest, Avatar Wrath, along with the Superstorm to help out with the Times for Populous buffs, but you will still summon defend it with along with the Homer defense because that helps a lot. So again, we will somehow take that for sure for today's content, which I know we did get to showcase the strategy in action. We will somehow take that for sure, alright? But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, don't forget to subscribe, and make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And peace everybody.